What are Helm chart values and how do they work? Imagine you have a recipe for a cake, but you want to customize it for different occasions. Helm chart values are like the ingredients list that you can tweak to make each cake unique. When working with Kubernetes, which is a system for managing containerized applications, Helm charts are packages that contain all the files needed to deploy an application. These files include templates for Kubernetes resources like pods, services, and deployments. Now, these templates have placeholders for various settings, such as how many copies of an application to run or which version of a Docker container to use. Helm chart values are the specific inputs that fill in these placeholders. They are stored in a file called values YAML, which is written in a language called YAML that is easy to read and write. For example, you might set the number of replicas to 3, specify a particular port number, or choose a certain Docker image tag. The values YAML file contains default settings that come with the chart, but you can change these defaults easily. If you want to deploy the same chart in a different environment, like testing or production, you can override the default values with your own. You can do this by passing command line options or creating a separate override file. This flexibility means you don't have to change the core templates every time, you just update the values. Inside the templates, Helm uses a special syntax to access these values. It uses an object called. For example, if a template needs to set a port, it might use. During deployment, Helm replaces this placeholder with the actual value from values YAML or your overrides. This process makes deploying applications more consistent and less prone to errors. From a cloud infrastructure point of view, Helm chart values are essential for automating deployments. They help teams manage configurations across different cloud providers like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud. By keeping configurations separate from the templates, teams can version control their settings, apply security policies, and update applications smoothly. In short, Helm chart values are the key to customizing and managing Kubernetes applications efficiently. They make it easier to deploy the same application in various environments, keep configurations consistent, and automate updates. Whether you are working on a small project or managing a large cloud-native infrastructure, understanding how these values work helps you stay in control of your deployments.